Silas? Oh, it's the Nuc Casio.
Nuc, yeah,
of course.
Casio. He's really going to limit your mobility with his miasma. Going to have a very comfortable laning phase into the Akali. And he's going to be doing...
Yeah, looks like it's going to be.
Adam, it's just...
Hang on, Adam.
He wants that plate. He wants that demolished
Got
proc.
the demolished proc. Will heal with a bit of cold and meat. Irrelevant. Could look for the brittle here. Yeah, has to flash away.
Adam, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's got no E. He's got no flash. He's got nowhere to go as Irrelevant flashes forward for the brittle proc. And across the wall comes Markoon. And that alligator's going to be boots pretty soon. First blood to SK. Where are you going to go, Adam? Markoon's on the chase. The knockback. The Call of the Forge got enough in SK. Playing through Irrelevant worked so well for them in the past. Miasma down, but Sertuss able to dodge away from it. Steps forward, dashes back. And just stack the waves into a static shiv. It just clears them out too easily, and that's exactly what Crownie did. Doss here is going to be locked up. Concussive blows. Permafrost first. Concussive blows second. There's the cease and desist. Exhaust immediately onto Markoon as he's locked up in the middle of 3 members of BDS. And Markoon is left to his own devices. He's flashed into the wall. A face plant to end all face plants there. As BDS are able to get on the board for their first kill of the game. Not so Sertuss is the one that has to deal with him. Pushing in that side lane. The collapse begins as Sertuss starts his back. Smite goes down. There's Adam with the TP first. Irrelevant going forward. Glacial Fissure has been used. Irrelevant's going to get locked up, and Adam on the front line is being exactly the same. He tries to slice and dice his way away, but Sertuss comes in just in time to get a consolation prize for SK.
The coordinate.
15 seconds on that Cloud Dragon. Adam continues to push in top, does have the TP. Irrelevant pushing forward. Diving. There's the cease and desist as they try and get onto Nuc. Petrifying Gaze has been used as well, and Nuc is in a bouncy castle of hell. He's locked up, and he's somehow surviving. The Call of the Forge coming out as well with Crownie, Adam, and Sheo still alive. A 2-for-1 so far in favor of SK.
It's just a hook that you have to rely on. Crownie no flash. There's the TP. Behind, here comes Nuc as well. It's round 2 on the cards, but a lot of ultimates missing for SK.
For both teams, in fact, no ultimates for BDS either. It's a pure out fist fight, an all-right brawl here in the river. Adam locked up for a second, gets the damage down onto Doss, and Nuc's already killed off Irrelevant. That's the Dragon as well. It's down to about 3,000 HP, 1-for-1. Both the top laners have fallen. And with it, SK's hopes, it seems, of stealing away this Dragon. BDS secure it, their third Exakick. Pushing forward to the mid lane, the collapse perhaps from Doss as Sheo gets hooked up. The dredge line will find its mark, and Sheo will fall.
SK now coming alive a little bit. They lost the juice those ultimates, and no one dies. That's it. They're just going to murder you in the front to back, and this is it. Irrelevant's trying to buy time. There's nothing he can really do, and you can see Sertuss without the ult just trying to do damage onto Adam. Exakick here, though, ults towards the Dragon Pit, and then pulls them back onto the top support of BDS. That gets him that first kill.
Lebrov is able to get away with his life just barely. Still able to do a lot of damage as well.
Lebrov hooked up. Unbreakable goes down. Sertuss now dashing forward. Sheo looking for the flank as Doss is locked with the Glacial Prison. And Doss will get the death charge off with the lightning crash. They jump onto Crownie. The Petrifying Gaze finds a 2-man stun, and Crownie has the time to survive, to dive away, but in the end he dies. Sertuss dashing away 8-1 in 2023 on the champ, but BDS don't give a damn. They'll shut him out of the fight and turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Yeah, threes being secured for BDS. They're going to wait for Crownie to come back. Smite secured. All 5 members have the buff.
Yeah, Doss getting caught. He can't really move against Sejuani Brahms. There he's free hitting. And then the engage comes in from Markoon and Sertuss, because I think Sertuss lands a E onto Crownie, and it's probably calling to just go in here. Nautilus ult, E. Markoon gets the ult off, but then it's the Casio ult. Stuns both of them, I think. If not just the Akali. Markoon dies instantly. Ornn arrives a little bit too late. Exakick can't really do anything. They're just way too far away.
It's such, they should have, I say they should have, but it's, in this situation you understand why they do that, but BDS, they have a tendency to overgroup.
5 in mid to look for the tier 2.
TP flanks are going to come in from Sertuss as TP's about to spawn. They have wards behind.
And Sheo can just go in. There's the TP flank, but already they've locked up Irrelevant. He's down to half HP. The miasma down as well as Sertuss is isolated towards the top of the fight. SK can look for a re-engage. Call of the Forge got a possibility. Cease and desist available as well. 4 seconds on the flash as Markoon dives in, and the dash from Sertuss as well. Markoon already down to competitive games with lock up Sertuss as he dashes and dances and prances his way through the fight. 2 for 2 so far. The Call of the Forge got for the re-engage. Next still alive. Crownie unable to step far enough forward as SK strike back.
50 seconds on the Dragon. They've won a fight. Finally, SK, they got 3 for 2. It took a lot of dive and a lot of balls from Markoon. Come out of base, and there's going to be a round 2 in the next 30 to 40 seconds. but it's the TP that comes in from Sertuss. Adam marks him off instantly and makes sure they can't join the fight, but it's just irrelevant holding the ult for so long. I wonder if he's just waiting for the Braum shield to be used, because as much as the spectator says he doesn't have it, he definitely does. Holds out for so long, and then it's Markoon eventually says, you know what, we're going in. Q flash past everyone onto the Cassiopeia, allows Sertuss to get some space, get stunned up, yes, but then it's Exakick and irrelevant. Finally, the ult comes in to finish off Nuc, lands onto Crownie, who's low on mana, and Adam, no way to go, really, just has to go forwards.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Sertuss.
BDS gain control of the top side. Tier 2 remain in bot and top for them as Sheo steps forward. Markoon going on to Sheo. The hook lands onto Lebrov, but Sheo so tanky as Sertuss tries to dive up to the backline. He's already down to half HP. SK know their lives are on the line here as they find one. A good penetrating engage onto Sertuss, but he has time to pop the stopwatch, and that means he does not go pop. He flashes away from the extendo beam from Crownie, and BDS have to retreat. The hook just wide. Nuc trying to retreat, trying to survive as Markoon goes forward once again. The recall out from Adam. He doesn't have TP to join back in with this fight. Crownie, Sheo, and Nuc are left alone, and SK will allow them to survive.
They used so much.
Bush next to the pixel bush. They keep getting spotted on that vision. It gives SK a lot of information as Crownie steps a little bit too far forward. Irrelevant has to flash away though, and Crownie is behind the shield. The unbreakable, the exhaust onto Sertuss. Crownie takes down one. Sertuss trying to dash and dive and do everything he can, and he manages to get the shutdown. Now it's all on Nuc, but he's rooted and taken out of the fight. SK find exactly the fight they needed.
And they will not go quietly into the night, will they? SK can get a Baron off of this. Both carries are down. What is Crownie doing? Walking up to an Ornn, just getting knocked up straight away. Doesn't have flash. Has the stopwatch, still building towards a Guardian Angel. That should negate a lot of the dive in the next fight, but Sheo has the smite, no flash, gonna have to Q over the wall here. SK zoning him away, and SK now coming to life.
Lebrov did everything that he could to keep his AD carry alive. The exhaust was good onto Sertuss, but the dive was just too strong. During the Baron, and we look back at the replay.
And they're making magic happen, aren't they? Exakick's just dealing both Crownie and Nuc's damage combined on this backline, just leveraging so much up against the Renekton Sejuani, actually pushing them back, and Sertuss on the dive gets exhausted. Really nice Ornn ult lands onto 4. Nuc's trying to get involved in the fight. Ult knocks onto the Ornn, but it's the Ornn W that stops it. Sertuss and Markoon get the Zeri down, the Q onto the Cassio. Exakick. Man on fire right now next to the... He has flash up. Nuc's flash coming up as well. Sertuss off to the side. Trying to look for an angle. Lebrov's trying to mark that flank. He's going to ping him out here. So Adam's going to go over the wall, try and zone away this Akali. Dragon pulled out, it's going to reset.
Adam keeping Sertuss at bay. Single fight.
He's trying to force the Akali ult. He's trying to make it so he can tank it.
Adam going into it. Sertuss, he still has the GA. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the fight, Sheo's down to half HP, but he'll heal up a little bit. Sertuss at 400 as Crownie flashes and takes the kill, and now it's a 4v5. The hook doesn't quite connect because Nuc pops the stopwatch. Sheo going in, Exakick, praying to every Guardian Angel he can find. Gabriel, Azrael, do whatever you can to keep Exakick alive, but Crownie takes him out, and the Guardian Angels are more like a devil on their shoulders as SK are locked out of the fight, and BDS will march towards victory.
BDS do it once more. They outperform SK in the fight.
And as much as he tried, Exakick, he failed. The damage is just way too much from the Cassio and the Zeri. We'll take a look at it again as Sertuss was the man of the hour for a few seconds, but Adam actually wins the 1v1 against him. He actually killed the Akali, basically, because Sertuss had to run. And then it's Crownie who kind of dashes over the wall and gets there. I'm surprised Crownie even got there in the first place. You can see Exakick trying to help out his mid laner, considering it. I think he just skirts over this wall, perhaps, and then just make sure that he gets there in time. And that Akali being down, that's half the dive gone.
Yeah, and then Markoon flashes in a great stopwatch from Nuc. And then an awkward positioning here from Exakick, but he's able to get away to safety. A really good feather pullback. The Braum ultimate into the exhaust, though, and then Crownie sees his window. Gets that initial kill.
Was grounded as well. Yeah. Go back on the call of the Forge God.
So minuscule as well. Exakick cleansed, thinking he was going to get stunned, but there was nothing. And then he gets exhausted half a second afterwards. If he could have cleansed that exhaust, maybe he could have pumped out enough damage to get the Braum down. And
the eyes towards the Baron. Will SK take the fight? This Baron is going to melt.
Yeah, this Baron's going to die in like 5-6 seconds, maybe. Probably 4 seconds, so it's gone. 3, 2, 1, and SK are here.
Irrelevant going in though. Markoon can't find the engaged glacial prison being used on Irrelevant, and already he's down to 3rd HP. Gargoyles will shield him up, but will it be enough? He goes unstoppable, he gets healed as well. Cease and desist on the backline, but Irrelevant's already down, and now Doss up towards the top of the fight, can't get anywhere. Sertuss locked up as well by Lebrov, and Nuc the Miasma comes down, and Sertuss tries to dip his way away, but only he and Exakick are left standing for SK.
Desperation for SK. They tried to force the fight, and they just fall apart. BDS BDS with the Baron are looking for the Nexus, they're looking for the 3-0, and they're looking for that international spot.
A spot in our Final Four beckons BDS. SK have done everything they can to hold them at bay, but it seems like it's not enough today as Sertuss steps in and is put into the dirt. Exakick will feather storm, but the only storm brewing is one for BDS. The Nexus falls, and BDS will be going international.